Okay, episode 26. Harrison is back. I guess. He meets all the girls. He already knew Helena. Whit's talking to Belle, and she's telling her she probably needs to have a conversation with Leanne if she's going to pull Scott for chats. Belle doesn't really feel like she needs to do that because her and Scott always have gotten along and flirted and all that. Here are the guys talking, and Jack and Yamin are telling Scott that Belle is into him. Scott, right now, he's just thinking about getting Leanne back. So, he said yes. I guess if things didn't work well with him and Leanne, and he could get his head in the game, and he would maybe be able to focus on Belle. But right now, he's just thinking about Leanne. Harrison pulled Lucinda for a chat. Harrison is I know they're all young, but he's very immature. And so I just don't, it's Love Island. I think he should be on Hookup Island or something. I don't know. I don't think he says he's looking for a girlfriend, but I don't know. I don't know what he's looking for. A good time is what it seems like he's looking for. These two would actually make a good couple. So here, I think it's Whit, Leanne, maybe Tommy, and Cher. And Whit is telling Leanne that, giving her the heads up that Scott's probably going to start talking to Belle. And Leanne is like, well, it makes sense. She had a feeling that was going to happen. She doesn't seem too worried about it right now. Helena and Carrington talk, and he's just so annoyed that she sees right through him, basically. That's what I think. But they kind of end it, or she ends it, and then they just said, let's just be friends. Harrison pulls Cher for a chat, and I don't know. And the thing is, when he pulled Lucinda for a chat, he was saying something like, she said he's good looking, and he's like, really, I've never heard that. Nobody's ever told me that. And it's almost like he's just fishing for for compliments. It And so he also I think he told Lucinda like she had the most beautiful eyes or whatever, and he put a ring on her finger or something. And then he told the same thing to Belle when he pulled her for a chat. The exact same thing. I'm like, okay, Harrison. So it was the heart rate challenge, this episode, and Yamin looked good. Yamin looked good. Nobody really stood out to me though. I think Love Island USA, Miguel and Janae, I don't know if anybody's gonna top them. Millie was funny when Zach came out. This was a look on her face. She is really smitten with him. Scott came out and danced for the girls, and then he pulled Leanne, and he told Leanne that they're not done until he says they're done, and she liked that actually. But he also, when he danced with Belle, he told her, let's ride this hurricane or whatever. So the girls asked Leanne what he said to her, and she told him, and then they asked Belle what he said, and Belle said no comment. Sean was funny when he came out because he was having a wardrobe malfunction and he couldn't get out of his throwaway breakaway pants or whatever. And Whit looked like she had secondhand embarrassment watching him do it. And it's so funny because when Whit did her dance, she cut hers really short. She said she got really shy, which I didn't think she would. She said she got really shy and it was like 9 guys and she didn't have 9 moves. Carrington coming out in this fur coat or faux fur coat didn't surprise me one bit. I expected nothing less. So they brought out the girl bombshell. They said her name. I don't remember her from her season. I don't know who she is, but she's the new bombshell. So we'll see what happens next. I'm sure there'll be a lot of mixing it up. And I'm sure I don't know what's going to happen with Scott, Belle, and Leanne now because Leanne did tell Scott that she missed him. So we'll see.